Well, hello, beautiful people. Today we're going to be discussing about validity, reliability, and pilot testing in research. I am Lucy Wanjiro, your research assistant. Welcome on board. So, what is validity? Validity refers to the degree to which a study accurately measures or assesses what it claims to measure. In other words, it evaluates whether the study is measuring the intended construct or concept accurately. Okay? Yes, validity is about accuracy. Then what is reliability? Reliability refers to the consistency and stability of the measurements or findings obtained from a research study. Consistency and stability of measurements or findings obtained from a research study. It assesses whether the study produces consistent results over time and under different conditions. Okay? It is an assessment of whether that study can produce consistent results over time and under different circumstances or conditions. So there are very many types of validity, but in this study we're going to be looking at the major types of validity. So there's content validity. What is content validity? Content validity is a type of validity that assesses the extent to which a measurement instrument, such as a questionnaire or a test, adequately covers all the relevant aspects of the construct it intends to measure. It also ensures that the items in the instruments represent a comprehensive and accurate reflection of the underlying concept or phenomena being studied. So, in layman language, content validity, it checks whether that questionnaire can actually bring the right outcome. Okay? If I take this questionnaire to the field, is it going to be giving me an accurate reflection of the concept or the phenomena that I'm studying? That is what we are calling content validity. It is achieved by using the judgment of experts. Like you consult experts in that field so that they can assess and see if the instrument or the tool that you are using to collect data is actually relevant and it is going to be representative. By doing content validity, you are ensuring that the instrument can capture the content that is intended and it can actually be relevant and it can be effective. Okay? It can be relevant, it can be effective, and it can be comprehensive and accurate. Next, we have construct validity. Construct validity, it assesses whether the study accurately measures the theoretical construct or concept it intends to measure. For example, if a study aims to measure the construct of job satisfaction, construct validity would evaluate whether the selected tool, for example, the questionnaire, can effectively capture various dimensions of job satisfaction. The way it is defined by theories and the way it is defined at the literature review point. Okay? Next, we have the criterion validity. Criterion validity essentially means that a measurement or a test accurately predicts or correlates with a specific real-world outcome or criterion. For example, if we have a test that claims to measure how well someone will perform in college, we will want to see if the scores on that test actually match up with how well those people in college do. If the test scores and college performance are closely related, then we can say the test has good criterion validity. It's actually measuring what it's supposed to measure. Okay? Then we have external validity. External validity refers to the extent to which the results of a research study can be generalized or applied to settings, populations, and conditions outside the specific context in which the study was conducted. In simpler terms, it's about whether the findings of a study can actually be applied in the real world beyond the research setting. Okay? Good. Now let us look at pilot testing. What is this pilot testing? Pilot testing is the preliminary stage in research where a small-scale version of the study is conducted to evaluate and refine research methods, procedures, and instruments before conducting the full study. Pilot testing helps researchers identify and address any issues or limitations in their research design or procedures before investing time and resources into the full study. So before you go and do the full research, it's good to test whether the methodology is okay, procedures are okay, the instruments such as a questionnaire is okay before you conduct the full research. When you are testing your methods, your procedures, your instruments, you are doing pilot testing. Yes, it is normally done on a small group of people or elements, but you conduct like a whole research. Yeah, you do a whole research, but on a smaller group of people with almost similar characteristics with your respondents that you're going to do a study on. What is the purpose and benefits of pilot testing? Number one, streamlining your research. Pilot testing helps to identify and rectify potential issues early in the research process. Therefore, it saves you time and resources. It saves you time and resources. Number two, data validation. It ensures the validation and reliability of data collection methods before the full-scale research. Number three, it boosts your confidence. When you get positive pilot results, as a researcher, you have confidence in the whole research methodology. Okay? How do you conduct pilot testing? Number one, through data collection. You utilize structured questionnaires or observational protocols to gather data. Number two, you do a data analysis of the data you have collected with the questionnaires or any other method. So you implement statistical tests and qualitative analysis for insightful conclusion. Then number three, you can also use feedback integration. This is where you incorporate feedback and suggestions from the pilot study participants and stakeholders. So those people whom you went and did a study on, they will give you feedback. Maybe they might tell you something about your method. Maybe they might tell you about your questionnaire. Yeah, and that feedback is very, very important. All right. So as we come to the end of today's study, it is good to remember that validity ensures that a study accurately measures what it intends to measure, while reliability ensures measurements of findings of the study are consistent and reliable. So validity is a measure of accuracy, while reliability is a measure of consistency and dependability. And both of them are very crucial for establishing credibility and trustworthiness of research findings in academic research. Then it's also good to remember that pilot testing allows researchers to make very necessary adjustments to improve the quality and validity of their research. Yes, and therefore, after doing a pilot test, it is likely to have a very successful process when doing the actual study. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our academic research journey today. If you have found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insightful comments. Give us a thumbs up, like, and share. Also, engage us in the comment section for any reviews, questions, and suggestions. Until next time, happy researching. I am Lucy Wanjiro. Adios.